You worked the first plate, right?
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were in the slot
After
he talked to you?
Bill gave me an adjustment. I felt I was.
I never looked at you from behind or like even from down there where I could really see, but just from the side, it looks like you're behind the catcher, like where you're stepping.
Yeah.
So you felt that?
I felt that.
Okay.
Yes. And then once
you made the adjustment.
We moved up, and I felt I was in the slot. I was able to see that low outside pitch.
Okay.
And then also he made an adjustment with my back leg, dropping it back a couple inches, just so I was able to get my head height just
a little bit lower.
A little bit lower, yeah.
Gotcha. I mean, you look good. Stance is good. Just, you know, slots the priority.
Yes.
Get in there.
And the one thing he also, when the catcher moved inside, I set up my spot, and I was able to work a little bit higher with that. So that's
good.
I think there was one inside corner pitch.
And you saw it well.
Saw it well.
Good.
In the past, in my normal stance, I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have blocked out on that.
Gotcha. Did you see what happened on that pickoff? Did someone tell you at some point, stay locked on the pitcher to see if he balks? Is that why you do that? All right, well, do that, but don't do it to the point where you're just staring at a guy who's standing on the mound. At that point, he's not doing anything. See what you need to see, but then you got new information that needs to be seen.
Good. Hey, make one right here, big. Come on.
Where's your next possible play? Yeah, no, first base. Okay, where do we want to take that from? Get yourself out there. Yeah, outside. Once that ball gets through, it's a regular base hit. Now, the timing was a little bit off because of how it happened, but you still had time to cross that line and get out there. If he rounds and they throw back in, you got to get back over there. Woo! Lot going on. Third base umpire. We got to signal that. I disagree. I think he just dropped it. Hold on, let's ask him. Hey, shortstop, did you drop that on purpose? You just dropped it, right? Okay. Third base umpire. Third base. When you're in the standing set, don't have your hands on your hips. Down here. Yeah, just comfortable. Hey, think comfort. You should look like you're comfortable being out here, not like you're forcing yourself into an awkward position. First base. Hey, I'm gonna take you out. I just want to talk to you about that. So again, we gotta fix your body so that your mind can work. So it was this and then this, right? Just slow it all down. Allow yourself to read the ball from a stationary position. You see it? Okay, so let's say that play developed in the same way, but our right fielder was closer, so he's gonna now make a diving catch. How many steps out on that ball are you gonna get?
Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So the initial reaction to step that way isn't going to improve your position. I would much rather stand right here, see exactly what's going to happen as far as whether he's going to make a play on it, and then now I'm out. This is out, okay? Just the same as 2 more steps would be out. And you're not improving your position to see it, but you're giving yourself time to read it, slow the game down, understand where your responsibilities are. Okay, the ball's going to drop in front of him. Boom, I'm right back here without having wasted that step out there. And the other thing that step did was it gave your plate umpire a bad read because he's not sure.
Right.
So he has to come up here now a little bit too, which wastes time for him moving toward third base if he needs to. So just, I mean, it sounds silly, but when you're standing here, just boom, practice. Okay? I'm reading from that position.
Okay.
That's what we do at umpire school. Sure. I'm glad you said that.
Said what?
What information are you gaining from watching the throw?
You're seeing voluntary release.
The release has already happened.
Right.
Okay. To me, that's something that was popular for a little while, and some guys started to do it, and some people are still on that kick.
Mm-hmm.
But you're trying to show that you know that you need to watch voluntary release, but there's no information that happens once the ball is thrown.
Okay.
So use your eyes, like he said.
Okay.
2 sounds. He's going to be out. I look up to the glove. I see what happens with the glove. Okay, I have voluntary release. I make my call.
Okay.
Watching the ball travel across the infield is just it's eyewash. It's showing off to the supervisor to say, oh yeah, I was watching the voluntary release. If someone knows what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to see what your head does as the play happens.
Okay.
You don't need to show them that you're watching the ball.
But
Okay.
there is a scenario, at least in my opinion, you're going to want to follow him, because when that pitcher's coming over to cover first base,
Right.
he's got the base. My eye is going to travel with him a little bit.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that one, I'm 100% with you.
But like, you know, what I'm talking about obviously is locked in, boom. And we're just going through our progression of steps here, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 sounds, puts on the base, ball in his glove, voluntary release. Now he's out, right?
Okay.
At that point. It's, you know,
Oh, okay.
he's safe, then I'm going to start heading that way.
Not bad at all. That's a good job. Guys, you see how his head was constantly turning? Checking the runner, seeing the ball, checking the runner, seeing the ball. The runner's going to help. I mean, he's determining where you go in that situation. We've got to know where the ball is, but we need to know the status of the runner at all times. That was good. And look where he ended up. He trailed that runner right into the same position you'd take a steal play from, looking right through the window to see the tag. Guys, yeah. So in that situation, the next possible play is the throw getting past the first baseman and then coming back towards second base.
Okay.
And that means that we can be a little bit more aggressive towards the outside of second base.
Go right there, straight across.
Yeah. Now you've got to do that. Yeah, you're out. He's in. You've got to do that realizing that you don't have third base covered. Okay? Our plate umpire is going toward first base and he's not going to cover behind you at third base. So if you're going to take a play after that overthrow into second base and you want to be aggressive and take it from the outside, you better realize that if they throw it away again, you have to respond very quickly to that to get inside and ahead toward third base. And what I usually do on those plays when I know that my back is not covered but I want to be aggressive with my positioning is, if I don't take that aggressive spot until I know that the ball is a true throw that's going to be caught. If it's something that's going to short hop the fielder and there's a likelihood of it getting past, then I'm going to adjust, back towards the inside to protect myself for the possible play at third. But if it's a true throw that he's going to catch, now the ball's not getting away. He's going to catch the ball. So I might as well take the best possible position to see the play. So that's when you know you can be aggressive, when it's a true throw. So our starting position here by our first baseman, we do have a runner on first, but since the first baseman is playing deep, we need to give him room to make a play on a fair foul. Not a bad job. Not a bad job. Back to our conversation about starting position as the third base umpire with R1 or any situation where we're inside. You can't use something like the grass dirt line or the cutout to dictate where you stand, because the grass dirt line and the cutout are different on every field you're going to work on. So if you say, oh, I take one step in from the grass dirt line, on Monday that's going to put you in one position, and on Tuesday it's going to be a different one. Your position should be relative to second base. That's what we use.
You do a wonderful job.
Oh, thank you. I certainly do appreciate it.